And welcome back to some more Kentucky Act no wait, I always mix up the words when I think of the name. Kentucky Route 0 Act 1. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to Route 0. Let's see. We were supposed to keep on going north. I wonder, is there something we can do on these other roads? Or is it just a waste of time? I mean, what can I do up here? Yeah, let's just leave it. Oh, museum! A sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. Enter the museum! Conway steps through the museum's door. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. I don't like the sign of this. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Oh wait, let's see. Open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path away. Let's look at the book first. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A three-word phrase written in pencil on first page is smudged and indecipherable. On first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Again with the horse. The third time they mention horses here. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. Oh yeah, wait, I remember Joseph at the gas station or whatever was talking about let's see, was talking about an accident on the road, and then we saw this wreckage. So maybe I don't know. Let's look through the glass first, and then walk to the hallway. The glass doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Force through the doors. Yeah. Glass shatters. Somewhere ahead, a light switches on. Oh shit! After a moment, it switches off. The room is dark again, and the floor is covered in broken glass. Walk through the glass doors. Oh shit! Don't kill me! Broken glass grinds under Conway's boots as he walks down the hall. He has the feeling of being in a larger space. Very little light reaches the far end of the hallway. Let's see. Feel the walls. Conway runs his hands along the walls. The walls are completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensating on the surface. Well, let's feel floor. The floor is okay, so it's just like the wall. Okay, so let's return to the entrance. Blah 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 blah. Let's go into the hallway. Walk to the hallway. Then we're done here. Conway's steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Look at the boxes. The first box, just a few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. What? Some missing feathers. One large vertical wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Alright, let's look at the display case. The display case is several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of this dark museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a shorter history of fowl hunting in the region, and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Okay, so we're done here in the museum. Let's see, can I go up here? No. Oh, wait. L&N Turnpike. Wait, what's this? Factory. Okay, so a creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partly obscured by trees, reads, "A murder, artificial limb factory." Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything there. What's... Is this a river? Yeah. Let's see notes here. Up north a ways by the lake, right where Peona and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop. Okay. Lake. Get back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. Okay. Moving on up. Guitar player. A young man in grey stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He's playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug and to his right a weathered dog. Listen. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly and occasionally mumbles a word. Put $1 in the cup. The young man stops playing, pulls the wet dollar bill out of his whiskey and hands it back to Conway. Let's see if we can find something other here then. Bait shop! I found it! Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, Live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer. A green fly hangs loosely from a bit of basket tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. Let's read the flyer first. Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. TV repair. No model too old. Inquiry within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Alright, let's enter the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rows and snacks divide the shop, lengthwise from the entrance to the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Let's look into the tanks. The three metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely grey. The second is a muddy pink. The third is clear and but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. Alright, let's reach into the tanks and see what happens. It's roughly the size of his palm. Reach deeper to the tank. Conway's hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his finger along the bottom, a bead of sweat reaches the inches from his temple to the water's surface. Something bites at his forearm. He recoils. Okay. So, which tank was this? The first one. Something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Reach deeper. As his elbow passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Yeah. Alright, and the third and last tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish and massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Reach deeper! A tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers, the water is running warm on his skin now. And he has the sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close. What? Okay. He lays on the rooftop. New shinglish rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He's exhausted. It must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface. His wrists from breaking old sealant, his fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. On a rooftop, new shingles, okay. His boss, Ira, yells from the idly truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter, just to get his eyes open. Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at the place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall. Nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. Okay, whoops. So we got electrocuted. Narrow eyes, blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's just go to the counter and then leave this place. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about Shannon Marquez's workshop. What basketball game? Okay, I guess. Cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing. But Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out its questions. Ask about the workshop. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter says TV repairs by appointment, please consult with cashier. Cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at its puzzle. After a few minutes with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, then points it out to Conway. Read the note on the workshop door. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way. Shannon. Reading. Oh wait. Oh, why would I want to read it again? Blah 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 blah. Walk away. Okay, so we're done here, and I'm actually gonna end this episode right here. I want to thank you for watching. Gracias por ver. Like and subscribe for more Kentucky Route Zero Act 1. I wish you a fun day, and until next time, hasta luego.